What is going on, everybody? This is Major League Hats, and I'm doing another impromptu live stream because I'm just very excited. I just hit 1,000 subscribers, so I just wanted to tell everybody thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel, watching my videos, hanging out with me on a regular basis. I really enjoy doing the YouTube channel, so it makes it a lot of fun. I know some days are up and down, but overall, it's been pretty good to me. Saucy Senoritas, thank you very much. So I think it was Professor Hatter or Johnny G. Somebody said that I should do a live stream to thank everybody. So I just want to make sure I thank everybody that has been supporting me throughout this year and a half journey. Thank you, Sam H. How you doing, bud? So I won't take up too much of your guys' time. I've been, having a couple little drinks here, but you guys know when I drink, I stay home, be responsible. Thank you, LG Max 73. So real quick, I did order the Hat Club drop today. I like that hat. I like the colorway. I like the glow in the dark. Somebody asked me if I had, that I have issues with the Washington football team's name. It's the second part of the name is what I have issues with, not necessarily the first part. Also, you guys know that Chief Wahoo is one of my favorite hats or characters. So I do wear that hat occasionally. I just don't wear it that much. And of course, I have got the Blackhawks hat. I just don't wear it that much. So they don't glow. They butter glow. That's the reason why I bought it, Jay. Please do take up my time. Hawks are losing. And I had her. It's supposed to be a date night, right? You're single, go out on the date, go watch the Joker. Too much for those hats. Yeah, the hat prices are getting a little crazy. The Chiefs hat today was about $42, $50 with shipping and everything, tax, overpriced. Johnny G says he is correct. They are getting kind of pricey. I do have one bit of information that I saw on ESPN earlier, so might as well share it since I have you guys on here right now, is that after the 2020 season, apparently minor league baseball and the Major League Baseball teams are in negotiations. They're talking about cutting the overall number of teams from 160 to 120, which actually be kind of fun and whatnot. I don't like it because, it just gives me an opportunity to buy 160 hats. And I know you guys are going to say that's probably dumb, but at the same time, you guys know I love hats. So that's kind of why I started all this. Goodbye, $40. Hello, 42 and up. Yep, you're correct. My lady friend has been busy with her side gig. No date night tonight. What's her side gig, Hatter? I'd be questioning the side gig emphasis there, buddy. Did you go see The Joker, by the way? And where's your 8 Men Out video review? I have to watch that movie this week so I can make sure I can correct you on every part that you did wrong. So I'm sure you're going to get a lot of stuff wrong. I'm joking. He probably won't. Thanks for the 1K to all the Hat Collection Society members. Yes, Johnny G is correct. So after the 2020 season, they're going to go from 160 to 120. What they said is they want to improve the travel time. Andy Aries, how you doing, bud? They're going to improve the traveling for the minor league players, hopefully improve the hotel accommodations, improve, like their wages. So their overall experience in the minor leagues. Also, what they're going to do is that, the ones that are going to get affected the most are the rookie balls and the short season teams. So, okay, so if you're not 100% aware on how it goes or the structure, it usually goes rookie ball, short season, and the guys that get drafted in the June draft, the amateur draft in June, they usually go to the rookie or the short season team, and then you go low A and high A, and then of course if you sign at a younger age and like South America, Latin America, you could go to the Dominican League or the Venezuela League, and they have teams over there. But it's going to affect more of the short season and the rookie league. So, but if you don't get drafted, they're going to call those the Dream League. And yeah, I know it kind of sounds kind of confusing, but like I said, they're trying to make it better overall for the minor league experience. And they're looking into after the 2020 season. So it will start in 2021. And they're telling all the minor league teams at the lower levels not to get into any long-term financial commitments, because this is a huge possibility that this is going to go through. And that's kind of sad in a sense, because a lot of these smaller communities where they have these teams at, that's like pretty much everything's right there. It's surrounded by that minor league team. So if they end up losing a number of teams, it could be affecting the community of an overall, the economics and the jobs and everything. And if you guys are not aware, as it is, the New Orleans Baby Cakes, they're moving to Wichita, losing their team. So we'll see what happens to them. AAA team. So we'll see if there's any readjustments there as well. Just send me the Lowriders jersey my way. XL, by the way, you can do a super chat. I think look into super chats. I can do super chats. According to YouTube, as soon as I hit that 1,000 mark, my account's officially under review. I already have the watch time. It just has to make sure that I adhere to my channel adheres to the YouTube guidelines / rules, and obviously I do. But they say it can take a month to be approved. So once you start seeing the commercials, I'll start earning my 37 cents per video, which, I don't do this for the money, but, it'd be kind of nice to actually. I did mention if my channel was actually earning a little bit of money, that, hey, how you doing, bud? That I would have gotten that $100 Yankees hat and then just kind of given it away because, I'd probably never wear it. And honestly, I like that metal hat that they came out with a little bit better, a few months ago. So I got that one. I don't really need $100 hat. I mean, I thought that Swarovski Oakland A's hat that I got with the crystals on the side patch was a little bit high, at $70, but you're talking $100 for a bezeled hat. Yeah. I think that's a little ridiculous. Does this mean I'm going to see commercials during your videos? I hate to break it to you, Jay. Yes, you will. You'll see videos or commercials. Sorry, Jay. It's the evil of YouTube in a sense. I hope it's not too many commercials. I think I have to make sure I adjust it after a while because I don't want, a ton of commercials, but I got to earn my 37 cents somehow. So yes, but it doesn't mean that the work is over. 330 million for no playoffs or 150 million and a World Series. He's talking, obviously, from what I can understand, Bryce Harper. And I mean, it's that old notion, addition by subtraction. And I'm not saying that Bryce Harper couldn't help them win, but it just makes you believe that maybe he the problem. And you guys all know that I like Bryce Harper. I named my kid after him and I still support him. But I just think it was probably the right time for him to go, in a sense. Okay, don't get me wrong. I wanted him to stay. I wanted to see him as Washington National his whole career, but maybe it was the time for him to go because he grew up in the organization. He was drafted in that organization. And from the get-go, that guy had high expectations. So maybe it was just time for him to leave. And honestly, the truth is the Phillies would have been in contention if they didn't have so many injuries. And yeah, the injury bug affects everybody. So hopefully next year they come back. So we'll see what happens. I wouldn't pay $100 for China bling, right? No shit. It's going to be made in like China or Bangladesh. So, by the way, did you guys get your $15 fidget spinner from China by ordering a hat? I hope you guys didn't. So, somebody made a comment. I mentioned this the other day that Bryce Harper's just looking at his bank account. And, if Bryce Harper is an athlete, which he is, obviously, he's not looking at his bank account. You got to think that deep down inside, he's going like, he's probably screaming his head off and like saying like that should have been him, that should have been him, and that should have been him. It should have been him, but unfortunately it didn't work out. So it's just the way it works sometimes. Sometimes players come to a team one year and the team is great. They make the World Series after never being in the World Series their whole career. And other players, like every year they're in contention. Like if you played for the Atlanta Braves, every year you were in contention and you could never get a World Series. It's almost like the Dodgers. You get to the playoffs with the Dodgers, but you can't win that big game. So, yeah, watch. Kershaw leaves, which he won't because he'll probably be a Dodger for life, which is the way it should be, even though that's the only way I'd buy a Kershaw jersey if he switched teams. But he should stay with the Dodgers his whole life, but he may never get a World Series until he leaves. Think about that for a second. Nah, Cubs would have been in contention too if we didn't have a lot of injured players too. Yeah, that is kind of true. Also, there was that, Addison Russell. I still like Addison Russell. Still think he's a very good player. Just some issues happened. Kershaw getting old. Kershaw not getting old, Johnny. Kershaw just, I don't know. I don't want to say he's one of those kind of players like David Price where he chokes once he gets to the playoffs. But I mean, something's not right when they get to the playoffs. I mean, I am a little worried though now that the Nationals are going to have like a week off. I think Hatter said they would have like 7 days off. And I don't like that fact, because it's always about who the hottest team going into the playoffs. But with the Yankees winning tonight, they tied the series. What is it? 2-2 series, something like that. Anyways, you're going to at least a game 6 or even possibly 7 before the Nationals even get back to playing. So hopefully they're focusing, and I'm sure they are focusing since it is the first time they've been in the World Series. 3-2. Okay, so it looks like the Astros are up 3-2. Okay, so you're going on game 6, and you could possibly be looking at game 7. So we'll see. Houston leads 3-2. Sorry, Hatter. Johnny already told me 3-2, so you don't get credit for that one. Johnny G gets credit. So I'm looking forward, honestly, to that just to see kind of how the Nationals perform because I think they should be. By the way, Hatter, I'm going to send over my picture tomorrow so I could get my official hockey card because I'm going to need it to the Ducks game too. Sorry, Hatter. So, anyways, what else we got going on? Got anything exciting tonight? It looks like Hatter staying at home. Johnny's probably taking the night off. Mr. McCartney's wishing he had 150 million, just like myself. LG Max in Florida, so he's probably going back to bed because I don't blame him. It's 10 o'clock over there, 11 o'clock, and yeah. Hell yeah, I'm off. Yeah, I think you get the weekends off, don't you? It's okay, John G. Someone else has to correct the old man. Oh, Hatter. Remember, bro, you will be there one day. We all get there. So, yes, tomorrow, Mrs. Hats is going to go get some tattoo work, and then I go get some more tattoo work next Friday. So that will be actually pretty cool. Working on fixing. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, I'm working on my grumpy tattoo. I don't know if I ever showed you my grumpy tattoo. But anyways, you guys know I like my tattoos. And no, there hasn't been a lot of hat drops lately. Johnny G mentioned that Hat Club had a hat drop a couple weeks ago. It was actually pretty nice hat drop, but the main one that they had was that Sky Chief looking one, the Skeleton Chief one with the purple glow-in-the-dark colorway. No heat drops. Also, excuse me. Also, Lids hasn't really had any. I went back on Lids today to see, and you guys know I wear the 7 5/8, and they had like 3 pages of hats. That was it. And yeah, there is a couple hats that I kind of want, but I've been holding off. Do a CFL cap. I don't have any CFL caps, otherwise I would. And I'm honestly not sure on how to get a. Are you talking about college football or Canadian football? Which one? CFL, Canadian or college? I should probably know this, but I'm thinking Canadian, so that's why I'm saying I don't have any CFL hats. Obviously, if somebody sent me one, I would, but I don't have anything for CFL. I am looking forward. Somebody said they were going to send me an overseas baseball hat, so if they send that to me, that is going to be freaking awesome. Maybe down the line, I'll do a hat exchange program where I'll trade, one of the United States hats, of any baseball team for another country hat and try to get a hat from all different baseball teams or all different baseball organizations, like Europe or Germany, Netherlands. I think if I could find enough people in other countries that are willing to send me a hat and I could send them a hat in exchange or something, I think that would be actually kind of a cool series to do. So, supposedly I have a hat coming in sometime down the line. So if I get that, maybe I'll start that little series. Hey, 1 cent sports cards. Thank you. Thank you. I saw you earlier on Jabs, and I took off from Jabs for a little bit. By the way, Jabs is my baseball card buddy. And if you guys are into baseball cards, make sure you go check out Jabs family because if you guys are cards, he's a good guy for that. So also 1 cent sports cards is into cards as well. And you guys know I like my cards. So yes. Am I no longer a moderator? Just wondering. No, I took everybody off on the moderators just because. Now, I did hear a possible false rumor that if you are a moderator, I got to look this stuff up. I listen to too many people sometimes that if you're a moderator, that I don't get watch time for you as a moderator. And I don't know if that's true, but eventually I'll put you back on. But you can't keep blocking out Benny or Wrestle Machine 28. Yes. By the way, I haven't seen Benny for a while, so you must have scared him away. So I would like to maybe start the international hat exchange. Maybe if they want an ML hats exchange, or like I said, any hat they want, I'll trade them for a hat of their country team. I prefer fitted, but I do know or realize that not every sports team is probably going to have a fitted. They might have a snap or a flex fit. That's okay. I'll take it in this case. So that'd actually be kind of a fun series, to be able to share other country hats. Baseball team, doesn't matter if it's a college team per se, preferably a professional, but if it's a college baseball hat, and maybe I could do a international college series as well. And then a professional league. I prefer the professionals, so we'll see. Okay, it was too much power to wield. I think mods do not get watch time credit. Yeah, somebody else said it, but then it's like I go on all these other channels, and like everybody in their chat are moderators, including myself on a couple of them, because they just make everybody moderator. So I don't know how that would work. If everybody's moderator, you're not going to get watch time according to what I keep hearing. So I actually have to do some checking on that. Brian went fishing. Thank you very much, Brian went fishing. How you doing tonight? We're just talking a little bit about baseball and whatnot, talking about hats and sets. So, yeah, Hatter, you get a little, I'm just trying to reel you in, before you become president, and cut down on that power, because if you get too much power at a young age, Hatter, you're what, like 22, 23. Good. Thanks, man. As soon as you become president, you're just going to be way overboard, and you're going to be like this other guy that's in the White House. So I got to reel you back in there, Hatter, make sure that you don't go too powerful on us, okay? Got to keep you in your place a little bit. I'm kidding. So anyways, so I will see everybody on Thursday for a normal podcast. We'll be back. I have a video dropping tomorrow that needs to get dropped, so I'll be dropping that tomorrow. I am the Senate. I was drunk with power in college student government. Did you saw the drop for a hat club tomorrow? 2 Astro hats for $1,000. You sent me a picture, and I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't tell what I was really looking at. And if it's 2 hats for $100, then I can understand it. Otherwise, if it's 1 hat, then no. Just saw your live. Wanted to congratulate you before dropping off. Have a good night. Enjoy the 1K. Thank you very much, Brian Went Fishing. Thank you for stopping by. So anyways, I will see everybody next Thursday. Now, if you guys are subscribed to the hats_auction, I might just go on there tomorrow just to show off some of the cards I got. So if you want to check out some of the cards I got, if you're interested in that kind of stuff, of course, please come stop by. Hats, HATZ_auctions. I already told you guys I'm not married to the name, so I might change it, but for the time being, that's what it is. So anyways, guys, again, thank you so much. I would like for the 1,000 subscribers. Thank you to everybody that's been supporting me this whole time. There are so many freaking tons of you guys that, I have to thank for it. But instead of saying everybody's name, because I'll miss somebody, I always miss somebody, especially Dan D9. I always miss Jan D9. Now I don't even see him on the chats here no more. Once Major reaches 2K, he will pay your rent for the whole year. I did not say that, Johnny G. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much. I will see you guys later. Hopefully, if you guys stop by tomorrow, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll see you next Thursday. Again, thank you guys so much for the 1K. And let's not take 1K too lightly. It was a big accomplishment. I couldn't do it without you guys. You got anything to say, T-Ball? You want to say hi to everybody?
Hi.
T-Ball says hi. All right, you guys. Thank you very much. Oh, he gave me a thumbs down. Yes, T-Ball gives thumbs downs if he doesn't like something. All right, you guys. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys later. Major League Hats out. Say bye, T-Ball.
Bye, thumbs down.
What? You're crazy. Bye, everybody. See ya.